let me tell you, when I found out about the Huameng TG V2, I was absolutely flabbergasted, and for very good reason. I mean, this is the Huameng TG V1. It's known as one of Moyu's best 3x3s ever, for very good reason. For only 40 euros, and yes, I'm saying only as if that's a low price, but for flagships it kind of is. The customizability and the premiumness of this cube was absolutely beyond anything you could get at that time. And I think even now it's a very good deal. However, there's always been one thing that separated this cube from being my main, and that's its tactility. Yes, everybody loves a lot of, magnet settings. You have tons on the edges and on the corners, but that plus the heaviness of the cube makes each turn just too strong and too tactile for me. And even though you can change the settings of the magnets, the lowest magnet setting is still a little bit too much for me, or it just doesn't feel that good at all. That's why when I found out about the Huameng TG V2, I was absolutely shocked to find out that they made this cube, and I was hoping that it might solve some of the problems that I was facing with the V1. So let's see if it's better than the V1 and if it's worth the upgrade. Let's go. So let's unbox this is the wrong cube. Let's unbox the Huameng TG V2. I'm really excited to see if this cube is worth the hype, and let's see if Moyu should have even made it, because honestly I think it could be a lot better than the V1. We've had like a year or two since we had the first one, and I think that Moyu has learned from their mistakes, because the Huameng TG is a really good cube. Like, I do like it a lot, but it's just that it's a little bit too good and a little bit too heavy, which is quite a funny thing to say. Anyways, let's open up this cube, see what it's all about. Okay, we have the card, obviously. I think this one is probably the biggest version that we've ever had of your man, what's he called? I honestly forgot, but it's funny that he keeps saying that like he's the world record holder when that 3.47 was like an easy 5 years ago. So let's see what else we have. So obviously the cube, but let's quickly check what's in the adjustment box as well. We have pamphlets, which are extremely useless. We have, have a little tutorial on how to use the cube torch tool, I guess you could say. Quite interesting. Okay, does it come on like that or something? Okay, so something like that. Interesting. But let's get serious. We only need the cube, and let's try it out. Wow, the UV coating looks really cool, and you can tell there's a little shape inside the square. It's kind of a diamond inside each centerpiece. Anyways, let's see what the first turns feel like. Okay, I don't really want to spoil anything too quick, because this is kind of the entire premise of the video, but it feels way less tactile than the V1. Now in fairness, it's still kind of catching on me a tiny bit, and the UV coating feels a little bit less premium. Also, it's very sandy and dry, but all of those things can be solved. Tactility is a very hard thing to get rid of, so I'm very happy about this. Let's see if it's easy to, doesn't look like it's easy to open up the thing. Here, wait, let me use the tool. I think this is like the only reason why I have this at the bottom of the tool. Let's see. Please, okay. Do we put it there? Yo, didn't even expect that to work, because I saw in some reviews that people were saying that this cap was extremely hard to get off. I used the tool and I'm completely fine. Anyways, look at this very interesting looking dual adjustment system. You have the bottom part, the top part, so we'll see what the whole thing about that is in a minute, maybe, if I have to. Please, please, don't break. What are you doing? Come on, just get in there. What are you doing? Stop trying to ruin my video. Alright, the cap went in. Let's see what it's like during assault. Okay, I need it to be a bit looser, and obviously I'll put some lube into it, but that's like the first things I notice. Let's see it in actual solve. Okay, I mean 16, not really bad for the first time using this cube. So as you can tell, it's quite loud, sandy, dry, locky, a lot of the things you don't want to hear, but certainly nothing that we can't solve with a little setup. So honestly, I think if we just set it up quick second, then everything will be fine with this cube. So let me get back to you in a second. Alright, here we have the TG V2 and it's at beautiful settings right now. So I put all the settings at 2. Corner mag 2, edge mag 2, elasticity 2 and tension 2. So it's quite nice and it's a good bit less tight than it was before, but there is a slight problem. It still catches, and this is what I noticed, that when it's kind of tight out of the box, it's only a tiny bit of catches. But when you loosen it up more, it obviously catches a bit more because it's more loose. But if you tighten it, then it also kind of catches. So it's just like a really catchy cube in general. But as long as you just kind of force your way through them, it's gonna be alright. Yeah, it's a really nice cube and I like it a lot, but with the catching and its kind of speed as well, I don't think it's perfect for competition settings, but it's very close to a main, if not probably a main if I used a lot more. Now let's get into some specs before we move into the comparison to the V1. So the 20 magnet ball core, first of all, has springs, which is quite a nice addition, and it has a total of 88 magnets, which means there is 40 magnets for the core alone and then 48 for the pieces. So that's quite crazy. Its weight is 82 grams. There's 9 settings for the edges in terms of magnets and then 6 settings for the corner magnets, which makes 54 magnet setting configurations, which is quite cool. But overall, in terms of adjustment, and I think it counts, so like the edge, the corner, the elasticity and tension settings, altogether you have almost 3,000 adjustment configurations. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely mad. I like it a lot and the grip is pretty good. The feeling is quite good besides the tiny bit of catches, and I think it's quite good in general. Now let's try to do a solve again. This time let's see how it does with the actual setup. Alright, let's try this solve. "12 seconds. I was expecting that solve to be a lot longer with all the pauses, but 12 seconds, not bad at all. So it does catch a little bit, but honestly, it is quite a good cube. I just wish the catching issue would completely go away with all the Huameng TGs. Alright, 14 that time. It's pretty good. Now let's move on to the comparison. So here they are, right next to each other. Now you can tell that the V1 has much more circular, centerpieces, the actual center cap. And the center cap on the V2 is a lot more rigid, and I think it helps a good bit with grip. They feel like the exact same size though. So I was worried that you wouldn't be able to find a difference between the two cubes because obviously they look quite similar, but the center caps give it away, which is a good thing. Going back to the V1, oh my god, it feels so much less premium compared to this. I know I said at the start that the UV coating felt a bit weaker than the V1, but honestly, I might be wrong. Like, they're at the same level, if not this a tiny bit better in terms of UV coating. But this is like going from a Weilong V11 to Moyu ORS3 in 2020. Like, this feels so much less premium compared to this, and I think that just settles the debate. I mean, the V1, it's good, especially if you just have the V1, but if you have issues like me with the tactility, with the kind of catching, this one has a lot less of both. And the tactility, I must say, on the V2 is way less. The catching is still there a little bit, though a little bit less than the V1. The tactility is basically completely gone. Like, it feels a lot less strong. And mind you, setting 1 is the strongest, and I have both edge and corner at 2. And this is at like, I don't know, 2, and I don't know, also like, it's also very hard to like find out on this cube. It's a lot less clear. So let's just settle the debate. V2 way better than the V1. Also guys, please subscribe. You know, it's on that right side of the screen. The left side is an unboxing of the original Huameng. But guys, please, I mean it, we're close to monetization. We need to get to 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. And if you watch more videos and subscribe, I get there. We can get money from YouTube. We can fund more unboxings. Who doesn't want more unboxings and reviews? Seriously guys, I need you guys to subscribe. It's so simple for you, yet it means so much for me. Please subscribe. I need it. I need it.